Yes, welcome to DC Economics. We are going to look on a classification of production activities. So, as you understand, production is any activities which results into the creations of goods and services in order to satisfy human wants. So, any activities, it can be the productions of maize, it can be the production of sugar, it can be any kind of production that involves goods and services, that involves improving the input factor of production to produce a given output. That is what refers as production. So production is not complete without consumption. Therefore, what is actually produced goes to the consumers. So without consumers, no production, because what is produced, no one can feed. So no one can consume, no one can take those goods and services. Therefore, production involves activities which facilitate transfer of goods and services from the areas where they are produced to where they are demanded for consumption. And there are some examples that shows on activities that facilitate the transfer of goods and services that we speak about is very concerned about production. So there are some different several activities which facilitate transfer of goods and services. These activities include transportation, communication, warehousing, banking, advertising, insurance, marketing, and so forth. Such kind of activities enables interaction between different agents or different players in the economy. And actually, these activities facilitates out the transfer of goods and services. So these include transportations, communications, whereby your transportation enables transfer goods and services produced and so forth. Let's look on the classification of production activities. According to the modern classification, there are 5 categories of activities which are involved in production. The first one is primary activities. This involves extractions of raw materials direct from the earth, or sea. Example, farming, fishing, lumbering, and mining. These are the primary activities that involve extraction of raw materials direct from the earth or from the sea. So if the raw materials are obtained from the farming, from agriculture activities, it can be fishing. There are different raw materials that comes from fish that are used in production of different goods and services. Even are used in constructions, in extraction, in the process of producing the goods and services that are used in medical treatments and so forth. Others are used in different manufacturing and different technological activities. Second is secondary activities. This involves changing the form of commodity from a stage of raw material to the stage of final goods. So the transformation of the commodity from the stage of raw materials to final goods, those are secondary activities. So you can find that the sisals are transformed, then they are actually produce what is known as crosses, and crosses is sold to the consumers, and consumer consuming it. So tertiary activities, these activities that involves changing the situation of commodity from where it is produced to the place where it is needed for consumption. And actual the production process, this involves issues of commerce, direct services, and so forth. So if you involve trading in the head to trade, direct activities involves activities which render services direct to the consumers. Example of direct services are teaching, medical, hairdressing, and so forth. We have also the quaternary activities. This involves provision of specialist information and expertise for the time for the above sectors. For example, the primary, secondary, and tertiary activities. Example of tertiary activities, these are computer program research, design engineering, internet services, and etc. But also under what is known as the quaner, this involves services which include administrations and supervision by the government, research and education. This involves the services which include administrations and supervision by the government, research and education. Actually, this the part involves in production activities. So the issue of administration and supervision by the government is actually involved in what is known as a quadrant. So under what is known as the quadrant, this involves services which include administration and supervision by the government, research, and education. So thank you. This is EC Economics. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.